Kinfolk, it's another round of energy coming through. How you doing? Yesterkin was major. It was very energetic. It was potent. Energy needed to be released in order for new energy to come in. Today, I'm gonna get into today because everything on the Oracle makes sense. But before I get into that, welcome in to Kin 198, White Electric Mirror. My name is Tierra, aka T, or Kin 64, Yellow Crystal Seed, and we'll get into the affirmation on this creation. I activate in order to reflect bonding order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the electric tone of service. I am guided by the power of spirit. And being guided by the power of spirit automatically lets us know that we're being guided by the white wind on this creation. And there she blows. Listen. So we are guided by the white wind of spirit, of breath, of communication. And the kin on this creation is Etsnab, the white mirror of order, of reflection, of endlessness. Our ally, our partner, our cheerleader on this creation is the red dragon, which, uh, which nurtures, which nurtures our being through birthing. It's a new birthing that's happening. If you are experiencing uncomfortability, if the energy is heavy for you, if you feel lethargic, feel sleepy, if you feel any kind of different something going on, we're at another beginning, another birthing. Every time we wake up, we're in another birthing for real. But today was encouraged, and it is encouraged that we nurture our being. Our being is the body, the mind, the soul. Um, and that helps a lot to be able to beautify any situation when it comes to the yellow star, which is the challenge on this creation. The yellow star is the challenge, which beautifies through art with the power of elegance. And so, if this is a challenge, your body may feel exhausted, tired, sleepy. You just can't. You ain't got it in you. That's why. And in order for us to be able to beautify anything, in order for us to even feel any kind of abundance, to dream in abundance, to daydream in abundance, to know that we are abundant in all things, we got to take care of the body, the mind. That we got to be able, we have to nurture whatever needs to be nurtured. Sometimes it's a business. But even then, we can't even, like, how far are we going to get in nurturing a business or organization if our body, if our being, if our mind is elsewhere, is not well, is has other needs? And listening, being guided by spirit, listening to spirit, spirit guides, listening to the breath to calm us down if we feel overwhelmed. uh, or just don't have the energy, don't feel like we have the energy. The breath gives life. The breath grounds us and gets us in a calm space, into elegance, back into elegance, being able to create and beautify anything and turn it into endlessness through order. There's an order that has to take place when things are chaotic. There's order that is needed in some kind of capacity. And in this creation of order, we create endlessness too, meaning the end of one thing is always the beginning of something else. So cycles happen. They just do. They're going to continue to happen. Some things cycle out, but parts of that thing or those things that are cycling out, there might be some gold in those cycles that hang on to us. And we take those as we cycle into a new beginning. And this is the beautiful part about endlessness. One thing ends, another thing begins. Endings and beginnings. And we beautify whatever may be ugly to us, whatever feels ugly, we nurture so that we can beautify, so we can see the beauty in whatever we going through. Whether it's depression, anxiety, heaviness, it could be collective. It may have nothing to do with you. It's just you're feeling everything around you. It could be frequencies that come through the phone, because that's a thing too, if you didn't know. And so being able to stay aware and to question, speaking of question, we're on the wave spell. We're on the third day of this, the third tone, the third day of this 13-day wave spell of the Yellow Warrior, which questions through fearlessness. With the power of intelligence. So this whole time we're questioning our own thoughts, our own belief systems. We're questioning everything around us so that we can see things clearly. If we don't question what's going on around us, especially if it doesn't make sense, then we leave the door open. We leave space open for something else to come in and take over. This can mean this is a multi-layered message. You pick up what I'm putting down, you know what I'm saying? So reflection and everything, and the way, so when it comes to reflection, the way that we see the world, the way that we see other things outside of ourselves, even the way that everything that we see outside of ourselves is a reflection of something that's going on in the inside. And that is a key. Like if we think the world is ugly, with no way, no possibility of ever restoring the earth or anything like that, that's a personal thought. That's a personal belief system. That's something going on within you as an individual that makes you feel that way or believe that way. That ain't got nothing to do with the collective. You know what I'm saying? And what could really still happen. So yesterday was a very exciting day. It was powerful. If you heard about the Above Me project, I actually went and did a presentation in front of some amazing people. It wasn't a big crowd, but it was a big enough crowd. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a lot of people, but to me, like, I've never presented physically in public the presentation to anybody. So that was my first time. It's a community building project through dancing and music, and it's way more to it. You can check out my YouTube, or if you want to see the presentation, I will absolutely show it to you. It was pretty exciting. And for that to be on a galactic activation portal, it was intense. On top of whatever energy that is going on, like, it was asking me to purge. Like, I needed to purge a lot, just because once again we're on Etsnab, which is the white mirror of reflection, reflecting on a lot of things and feeling like I needed to purge, because as things are ending, other things are beginning. And people don't talk about, when it comes to healing, like the things that we have to let go and release in order to, you know what I'm saying, see to get a different experience, the things that we have to let go, the weight that we have to let go of, so that we can be light or feel light again. We are also on the Limi Plasma, which is connected to the Solar Plexus. That's our inner sun. That's the yellow chakra, right around the navel, and that's courage, that's confidence, that's vitality, energy, inner sun. That's our inner sun that ain't going nowhere, you feel me? Just tapping into our inner sun, the frequency. Do your research on frequencies that will further enhance that will further enhance your experience on this creation. So yeah, whatever you gotta do, like, take care of you. I had to take some naps today. Well, I took one nap and did some releasing. And it can be a lonely road out here. However, remember, we are never alone, okay? And Lakesh, love you.